poet, which will... There's the ever infamous stand and fight ability. Again, only go for the one that improves. Only go for your general's stats that goes toward here towards Siege Expert, or more primarily Ashigaru Commander. Never go for anything else. Everything else is practically worthless. You do Strategist, Infantry Leader, Ashigaru Commander, and Siege Expert or Defender. In this case, I think we might want to go to Defender, simply because it's much better. Yeah, so I think in case we are besieged, as a defensive means, these we might just do one Siege Defender, then two Siege Defender and one Siege Expert to kind of like level it out in terms of sieges. Now we move on to there. Once again, lower everything here. Actually, we'll send this unit there. At the barracks. So we are close to completing our objective of getting the archery skills. Okay, so it looks like the Hojo have finally unblockaded their trade route with us, so that should lead to some good money pouring in. Takeda making moves. Yeah, the Oda are just kind of the Oda I think are starting to die out. Like it's definitely shown that the Oda are like losing. Because I know for a fact they had a lot of enemies on their hostile clan tree. No. And this is the Mako, correct? Yeah. Okay. So. So I think what we're going to try to do here is trade port already. What this? This is a military port. Okay, so we're likely going to want to go for. Actually, that doesn't really matter too much. We are going to focus on getting our trade ships to these two areas, since this is probably one of the wealthiest regions in the entire map, so we're going to try to get all the money we can. We got another unit of Chosokabe, Ashigaru, and then we are going to, I think, make our way. Yeah, I think what we're going to want to do is take a Mako, because the only other way that the AI is going to be able to get through is if they either avoid Busan, which my army could then easily strike back, or strike at them as they're passing by, or they'd have to go through Hiko. So we're probably going to get Hiko to have a standing army, and then I think we will send my other general to... I think we'll send my other general to Kyushu. And then if we need to, we'll haul ourselves back to Shikoku should it come under threat. Yeah, so this is going to be a relatively hard-fought battle right now. We're going to need to go on the attack, because as you can see, several ports already occupied by the Amako. I think they're probably the last major clan standing in our way of taking over Western Japan. And then, and again, from there we'll have to then push our way through the rest of Honshu and towards Kyoto. But then I think the realm divide will happen.
This unarmed
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get really disrupted. I'm not sure who's there. I'm not sure who's there in Ichigo, but they are really messing up the trade stuff. So we are starting to run a little low on stuff, I guess. Okay, so all you guys switch with these two. Bingo. So we are actually going to get a market there to help increase our trade and the archery dojo. Then I think here we will start sending our main battle fleet to over there. Is anybody taking... No, so it looks like Kyoto's being left completely alone. I don't understand why. It's just that sometimes they do that. Okay, now... I think we might try to...
Speak and do not mumble.
Allied Mori might not last long, but at the very least it'll secure a little more money for us. For a little bit, at least. And then I think from here we can... I think we'll wait one more turn before we declare war on the Yamako clan. Yep, there we go. There's the Yamako. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point we can probably just send our fleet to strike at those, that fleet, just kind of getting our economy down. So. Alright, and we got one more before bow expertise is complete. So, I think... Yeah, I think we should be solid now. So, let's declare war. There we go. Let's get our general up there. Alright, we got the terrace fields, so now we can take Buzen. Buzen also has the Fletcher, forgot to mention that, so it really improves the accuracy of ranged units. I think probably the best part about this area is the fact that, like, Hizen, Tsukushi, is that? Yeah, Tsukushi and Buzen are, the provinces are just so close together that with enough, like, range of your army being able to move, you can easily take all three if they're not defended. So I will... That castle's still pretty well defended, so I think what's gonna happen is I think we'll wait for our general to reach Higo. In the meantime, however, let's start getting some troops ready in Higo just to protect it, and then we'll attach our second general to that army, and then we'll make our way from there. Okay. Alright. I'm not a fan of the Mako blockading me, but it's war. What are you gonna do? Yeah, Tsuyama. There we go. Yeah, weigh the spear. Jujutsu will save for a little bit. Let's just get more experience for our Yari units. There we go. Secure this wood. Capture the ship. Let's get our general over to Higo. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got one more ship, and then we will. There we go. Maybe we can. We weren't able to recruit a shinobi army. Over here we could. Okay, so next turn I'm gonna get a shinobi, skip that turn, potentially, unless anything happens. And then I will have that shinobi scout out. I'll have that ninja scout out the two other provinces in Kyushu while my main army goes towards the mainland, just to kind of get rid of that naval threat that they have, because they only have they really only have 3 ports left. So once I take those out, then I don't have to worry about the Mako Navy anymore.
Send multiple trade ships to a trade post for
Yes,
an
I know.
increased share of the goods.
Please shut up. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's only one ship there, so let's have our smaller fleet. There we go. Captured some more ships, and now we have a new trade ship. So we will send that one down here. Get it repaired. I'm supposed to start calling this episode the Amako Annoyance. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, get. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Suo once we've kind of secured this area. So let's get. Two, 4, 6. Okay, good. Uzumi's market. We can now upgrade that, get a Metsuke, and also increase our trade. And then I think we'll likely need to get a market for Satsuma as well. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end this episode once I.
We should discuss matters of mutual
You know what,
interest.
I'm just tired of you getting my stuff, so get out of here. You'll be destroyed anyway. Yeah, I think once Tsukishi and that other province in Kyushu, once those are done, we will end the episode here. End the episode there. You're gonna.
名誉と栄光のために殿のためならば戦いじゃお命じよ王を挙げろ
Wait for another group of ships, and then we will take out that supply chain.
どうぞご命令を御意備えに移ります
And then as long as there isn't like a huge Amako army in Hizen or Tsukushi, then we will send the smaller army there and our Daimyo's main force to get through. Okay, that's weird. Somehow our air hasn't aged. I don't understand how that works. That doesn't make any sense. I guess we could maybe secure an alliance with. Yeah, I think maybe we can secure a
Welcome, noble
alliance
friend.
with the Hojo.
There is much to
arranged
discuss
marriage.
for our
I think the Hojo are pretty strong. They have the best defenses. They already have. I think that's a. Yeah, that's already a castle. So it's the second highest castle. That's the second highest defensive building you can get in the game. So I think they're pretty well protected for the time being. Then. Okay, so here. So you guys are here. The main battle fleet. You guys go into this port and repair. Okay, Satsuma can take the tax. Ozumi's it's on the edge for taxation. What about Hyuga? Hyuga not yet. Gonna need to invest in Hyuga's economy before allowing its tax to go. And then, of course, Bungo is not able to be taxed anytime soon. So one return and our spy will get the information on the two last Kyushu provinces. We will then take it with our smaller army, because that will allow our larger army to proceed towards the capital. We got Mori. I'm gonna decline attack just to not risk any of my ships. Okay, let's get Hyuga under control. There's your small army. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, yeah. Alright, so we are gonna... Yeah, so we are going to send our army out, and our main army is going to also make its move. So I think so the issue here is going to be splitting, because I know for a fact Aki and Iwami, they connect, so what's going to happen here is that I'm going to try to go one way, chances are the AI might try to swoop around, either to try to kind of cut me off, or just to go straight for Luzin, which won't really be very good. So I'm going to start recruiting more troops. I'm going to send the troops to Buzin so that they can rendezvous with this army once it's done clearing Kyushu. And then I think once that happens, we will then get our main army onto Honshu. Yeah, that is what I thought. Okay, that is very yeah, this is very concerning. Let's try to see if my troops can. Okay. Yeah, so here is probably going to be a massive battle. I consider myself as an underdog in this scenario. Yeah, we do have more numbers, but again, their generals are just far more. We only have 2 generals, my Daimyo and my regular general, which only has 1 star. And then we have 3 5-star generals, so this is going to be a... I would consider this to be a slugfest from what's about to happen. Now, oh, dang it. I was gonna say, ideally, if there was like a river, hopefully there was a bridge in the middle, that way the opponent would have to just funnel their troops in, because that's what the AI does. There are like some maps where there's a bridge in the center, but then there's like a small, like, gorge that they can pass through. It kind of delays them, but allows them to come in from the side. But typically with the AI in those kind of scenarios, it just throws all of its troops at the bridge. So that way, pretty much you would only have to kind of blockade the bridge on the other side, have all your units in spear wall, and then just have your archers just pick off the rest.
弓矢を射る前に心を無にする。じっくり待ってここぞという瞬間に矢を放つ。我らはまさに大殿様が放たれた矢そのものだ。一歩たりとも後退せんぞ。わしは最後まで戦う。お主らもきっと同じ考えであろう。我が敵は奴らの領主と一門に忠誠を誓う勇敢な侍どもだ。あの者どもを滅ぼすとなると心が痛むが、これも運命のなせる技。仕方なかろう。死神を恐れながら戦う迷信深い者が我が軍にいるようじゃが、気にするでないぞ。目の前の敵を先に血祭りにあげれば死神は満足して立ち去るじゃろう。主君のためにお主らは死力を尽くして戦うであろう。お主らの献身にかなう者はおらん。誇らしい家臣であるぞ。
Okay, so thankfully, because we are on the defense, we do have defensive barricades that we can set up. Depending on the terrain, however, it kind of restricts them, which I don't necessarily like. I don't understand why. Yeah, in the trees I kind of understand, but like on a hill, like I don't understand why there are no boards here. It just doesn't make sense to me. Um, yeah, we're basically gonna need to hold on to this hill. So we're gonna need to figure this out. Alright, so gonna spread out my archer line, kind of make it as even as I can. And then have all of our archers there. We are then going to establish a firm line of defense with our Yara Shigaru, have them on the flanks so that they're able to quickly respond should the archers be in danger. Back a little bit. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have our generals here on the flanks, just kind of spread out, that way they can kind of cover the army with their spheres of influence. And then, last but not least, we have our Katana Samurai. We're gonna have these guys act as our vanguard. I think we're just kind of spread them out throughout the formation with one of them kind of on each flank, kind of on each portion of the battle. So one on the left, one in the center, and then one on our right, just to kind of solidify the line should they start to falter. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much the best we're probably gonna get. This hill kind of protects us. Again, like cavalry, the way that the AI uses their generals is uses them as cavalry units. So our primary concern is likely going to be the areas that are more flat. This area not so much, but definitely this open plain over here. I'm pretty sure the AI is probably going to try to find a way to get their generals or their light cavalry, because I saw they did have some cav units aside from their generals, but let's move out over here. We might also have our daimyo utilize the standard fight ability. This will just kind of secure our melee line. Just gonna group these so that we're just gonna have our Yari Ashigaru line just move forward, and then we will utilize our Katana Samurai when the time is right. So, actually, can we, okay. I'm actually gonna utilize this. So what these defensive barricades actually do is they actually help out with cav, because it kind of prevents the cav from going through. So what's gonna happen here is these will kind of cover us a little bit. It's a bit of a mixture, and then there's just going to be a center that's kind of like open. That's probably going to be our main line of defense. So if that's the case, probably going to move this unit of Shigaru here. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna kind of leave the segments where I don't need as much protection open, or relatively open, and then we'll utilize our troops as needed. So. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be rough. But wish me luck. Yeah, so as we see, they already have some pretty well battle. They have some pretty hardened cavalry. Looks like they have a bunch of light cavalry. And then of course they have their two generals, the main daimyo, and then do they have archers? Yeah, I see like a couple archer units. Yeah, Boa Shigaru, and it looks like second highest. Yeah, mostly like the second highest. This is probably their most elite unit of Boa Shigaru. Yeah, but you'll see, like, right now, there seems to be a yeah, you guys will see, as I was talking about before, the enemy is going to utilize their cav like this. It's not going to be very fun trying to deal with it because there is a lot of them. They're actually utilizing some of their generals. They're using their main general, kind of like how I did. I'm going to slow it down just for a sec before the armies clash. So yeah, they're using their main general to kind of hold down the main force, and then they're using their other generals
Our hidden units
primarily
have
on the
been
left.
discovered,
Actually,
my lord.
it's kind of luckily there are these hills, so at least on this side, this is probably the most contentious side right there. This side, not so much. Not too concerned about this. I think our Yarshigaru have it covered, but just in case, I'm gonna set them up on the heights. Oh, yep, there we go. So I'm actually gonna, it's gonna be a little annoying, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm gonna have, alright, archers, loose your fire arrows, you guys get into Yori Wall, send our, thankfully we got Yori Wall off, I think in time, so that'll kind of do actually need to, I'm gonna, yeah, this is where things are gonna start to get really tricky here, guys, because they just have so much cavalry on this side, so I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna end up going. This is gonna be rough, very rough. Okay, you guys. Yeah, they just have a ton of cavalry over there, so this is really gonna become concerning if we can't hold. I think if we can't hold the line here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch the position of my generals. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my main general with his standing fight ability. I'm gonna have him here so that he can actually hold. Oh my god, go, go, go. Right, and now we're gonna utilize standing fight. There we go, so that unit of Yashikoro will put there. All my Katana Samurai, yeah, all my Katana Samurai are currently engaged. Okay, this is good. The enemy is starting to break. Yep, the enemy's breaking, so we will push our advantage.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
No, he's not. Okay, let's get our... Let's get our troops over there, protect our general. Not sure why my general is just kind of sitting there. He's going to get slaughtered at this point.
My lord!
Oh, there we go.
A glorious victory will soon be yours!
There you go. There you go. Okay, send up the generals, make sure that our units don't collapse. Yeah, I'm very sorry, guys. I know there wasn't a lot of comment there. I was really trying to concentrate. But yeah, that was the end of that. I have to say that was easily one of the most cavalry prominent battles I've ever fought. That is one part that I'm really annoyed by when the AI decides to use cavalry. Thankfully, our archers were really able to hold the line, as well as our infantry. So if we look at the numbers, yeah, they had a far superior force in terms of like experience and combat readiness. Thankfully, our infantry managed to hold the line. Our units on the flanks were able to an extent, keep the enemy cavalry at bay. Both of our generals survived. We did sustain some pretty heavy losses for most of our units. Like only one, and we got a lot of experience from that. Like I think, yeah, like most of our units increased in their experience, at least in some form. Some didn't, but most had like some kind of experience increase. So, oh, thank God. Wait, what was the... how many kills? Yeah, oh my God, we had, I think I saw it a second ago. Yeah, like, we had one of our Katana Samurai units get, like, the most kills, 318. And, like, most of our Yari Ashigaru were able to top out at least 100. Like, I think on average that's around maybe, like, a 200-ish. No, that's about, like, 200 per unit. So, yeah, that was a crazy fight. And we got rid of 3 5-star generals, so I would say pretty confidently that, like, if it were me, if I were the game, I probably would have promoted both of my generals in that army at least once. Maybe not my daimyo, but definitely the other general definitely deserved to get it. Another one. We have 5,000, so let's just get it. Yellow diamonds. Okay, that's... okay, I gotta be honest, that's, like... that is completely easy. That is, like, that's not even funny. Like, I'm about to do it now, so... let's just get our trade fleet in position. And then we'll establish a trade route there. Barracks again. Okay, so we'll first take Kizan. Zen, no problem. Okay, go. We got our troops in Uzen, so honestly, now that okay, there is mounting west in Uzen, so I'm gonna cut the tax on it. And honestly, like, yeah, we're like almost 2 away from being replenished here. Is that from our construction? Yeah, it's from the encampment. So, I think what we're gonna do is... Yeah, I think we're really just gonna wait like 1 turn, and then we'll likely take Suo or Nagato, depending on which I feel I need to go for. I'm inclined to go towards Nagato first, since that's where the majority of the territories for the Yamako are on mainland. Um, we just need that one segment left. We just need this one castle left. So I think from here, then let's. All right. So why don't we? There we go. Got another ship. Okay, we still have this steady flow of cash. So, yeah, we're almost about. Looks like the the Oda still have just their provinces all over the place. Takeda, they've kind of reclaimed some of their land. They've lost some. I think they're almost entirely landlocked except for that one province. I think that's Kaga, potentially, that they have. That might be like their only trade. Or, oh no, there they go. They just reclaimed their northmost one with the port. So yeah, like not a lot of movement. Like I gotta be honest, there was not a lot of movement in the Kanto, especially in the Kanto region. Like somehow the Satomi managed to take the vast majority of the Hatakeyama land. So now the Takayama themselves, they are also like all 3 of their provinces have ports, but or 4, no, 3 out of 4 they have Kawachi, but that's not really like a good spot anyway. Yeah, this is an intriguing campaign. Um, like some of the events that have occurred, like I never thought they actually like happened. I never thought they could actually happen like this. It's very different. So I'm going to send this fleet forward, hopefully secure the East China port. Let's start putting ships there. Sabotage that army. Nope. Find water resolving. Too little of the enemy to be able to cause significant damage. There we go. Magistrate. What does this do? Yeah, I think we can go for the magistrate. What do we got? All sword infantry or general's influence? Honestly, I think we could go for melee on like that. Then I think we'll start recruiting some Talent Samurai over there to bring over to here. Yeah, let's just move our troops to here. Okay, no, I'm not gonna worry about Bungo. I know for a fact they will not like anything I do, so. Alright. I think we have troops in Buzan enough to... Nope. We still got a pretty large amount of Christianity in it, but that'll die down soon. And then let's secure the port over here. I think that should be that. Yeah, and then once that happens, we will then take Suo.
殿、ご命令を。光栄の至りに存じます。
Probably want to blockade there as well. Okay, so just a brief summary. We have successfully taken all of Kyushu, and we defeated the Amako Vanguard army. So now it is winter. We are now going in the game 1559. We've taken all of Shikoku in the first episode of Kyushu. Now I think this next episode, the one after this, I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to consolidate finally the Takeda. And then I think we will.
An honor.
And then I think for the next episode we're going to try to focus on getting the territories of Western Japan. Potentially we'll stop like as we're at the doorstep of Kyoto. But that is it. Yep, that is it. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, check in the comments, do the posts if you want to find out, or if you want to take part in any of the votes for the future of the channel, please go do that. And that is it. Have a wonderful evening. Have a I was gonna say Happy Memorial Day, but kind of defeats for anyway. Besides the point, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.